Have your way, God.
When peace like a river attended my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. God has smiled on me.
Amen.
God has smiled on me. God has smiled on me. Sometimes I gotta talk to myself like that, beat it into my head, almost like I'm in a remedial class for new beginners. Because no matter how much I want to believe it, I don't always feel like it.
Come on now.
God has smiled on me.
Yeah.
God has smiled on me. How many people have told you, be grateful, you're all right, everything gonna be perfect because God has smiled on you, child.
Yes.
And all you feel is darkness.
Yeah.
All you feel is this lump in your throat when you're trying to communicate with somebody and tell them, you know what, I just need you to love me for being me, because right now I don't feel like nobody loves me, but God has smiled on me.
Yes. Yes.
In a moment where people were telling me that I would never amount to anything, 5 children out of wedlock, only one of my kids in wedlock, oh, you never gonna be nothing.
Come on now,
girl.
that's what they say. You better talk.
Oh, your daddy left when you was 2 years old and you had an alcoholic for a stepfather. Oh, girl, you never gonna be anything. No, God has smiled on me.
Yes.
I'm better than what you say I am.
Yes.
You do a lot of self-talk, but really the self-talk really don't matter.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you still go right back to, I'm in darkness. He ain't never gonna smile on me. Because I am what they say I am. I'm gonna do what they say I'm gonna do, which is nothing. I'm never gonna amount to anything. Nobody ever really gonna follow the ministry and follow the ministry strong. And boy, when I tell you that the results of that thing may pop up every now and again and you feel like, is anybody gonna buy a book? God, didn't you say write the book?
Yeah.
God, didn't you tell me to put it out there for people to see? Girl, be transparent. Tell all your business. Tell about learning what you learned at 6 years old. Tell about your 2 years in your lesbian relationship. Tell about the molestations and the rapes. And tell about the promiscuity and the addiction to sex. Tell her all.
Come on now. Come on now.
And then get on the book cover and do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it look good. Maybe, just maybe, the cover will make them grab it. But then you look at yourself when nobody's purchasing and when nobody's seeing you for who you really are. And you're saying, listen, God has smiled on me.
Yes.
So open your eyes and see me. Open your eyes and understand me. Open your arms and welcome me. I'm not the typical prophet I know. Typical prophets don't swing their arms like this and say, bruh.
Yeah. Relatable.
Yeah.
Typical prophets don't get on there and spill their whole business and cry and snot before the people because they're too afraid that the people are going to tell them that they're
Come on now.
too much.
Come on now. You talking. Stay right there.
You ain't real. They gonna put you on this and call you false teachers.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Oh, my, but God has smiled on me.
Jesus.
No. He ain't smiled on me. That's just a cliche.
Come on now.
And I ain't worth nothing. And all this book gonna do is make a ruckus. Somebody might call me for an interview. I might sit on TV and look pretty for 2 seconds. And then after that, I'm still gonna believe that I'm nobody, apostle.
Yeah.
God has smiled on me. If I don't tell myself, then who's going to tell me?
Come on now.
If I don't believe it for myself, then who's going to believe it?
Hey.
And when I stand up here in moments like this and look like I'm so very confident, guess what? Just last night I was crying.
Yes. Come on now.
Yeah.
You better talk.
Got some word and the word disrupted me and I said, God, I thought I was already at this place where you were about to bless me, and you said that if I just do your will that you'll provide everything that I need, and you just said that you were storing up my seed and that when you open the windows of heaven for me, everybody's going to know it's you.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
Breathe, Shalonda. Breathe, Shalonda. Take off the mask. You okay? No, I'm not okay. Take off the mask. Girl, you are so strong. No, I'm not strong. I'm weak. And I want to wallow in it for a minute. Can you handle that?
Yeah.
God has smiled on me.
Yeah.
They want me to be something that I don't feel like today.
Yeah.
Can you handle my truth?
Yeah.
No, I'm not okay. Tomorrow I might be, but right now I'm not. Are you good with that? If I break down right now and lay before God and don't get back up and y'all got to take over this program, are y'all going to be good with that? Because I don't come just to speak. I come to get free too.
Yes. Yes.
Who can be honest enough to say that sometimes when they telling you that everything's going to be all right and God is smiling on you, you don't feel like there's a smile at all, but a big old frown.
Yeah.
The Holy Spirit led Jesus into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil, and somehow I think I'm supposed to be different.
Come on now, talk about it.
If I send the cankerworm and the locust and all these different, the pestilence and all that stuff to eat up your stuff,
Yeah.
are you strong enough to wait for me until I help you to recover all? What makes me different?
My God.
God has smiled on me. One day, we're going to all have to believe it. Because at the end of the day, no matter how it feels, no matter what that touch don't feel like, while people trying to pretend like everything is perfect at home, while you trying to pretend like your kids are the greatest things in the world, and right now you just feel like none of them love you.
Yeah. You talking? You at the house.
It's in the room, my
Walk it
God.
out.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the house. You
My
got to free somebody.
God, that just hurt my whole heart.
You got to free somebody. Right?
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, you got to free somebody.
I try to be the best that I can be. I try to be the best mother I can be, but my kids don't even love me.
Jesus.
Eventually, you're going to have to believe it and take him at his word, because without faith, it's impossible to please him. So while I'm saying God has smiled on me, that's my faith in action.
Yeah, yeah.
Even when I'm feeling wobbly in my legs, I got to stand up and say, you know what, I'm going to walk by faith and not by sight, because if I walk by sight, I'm going to stop and I'm not going to go no further, because over here is death, and over here is a broken heart, and over here is the wayward kids, and over here is the people who are growing up in ministry with you that can't stand you and they don't even know why.
Oh, my God, my God.
Sheesh.
My God.
My
God.
Smiled on me, y'all. He done smiled on me, right?
Sheesh.
You dropped the
Jesus.
head low.
Hey, I feel that. Oh,
Faith.
Jesus.
Faith without works is dead, right?
Jesus.
So as I walk by faith and not by sight, I declare and I decree this day that God has smiled on me. And I might not feel okay today,
Come on.
but I'm going to be all right tomorrow.
Yes.
And I'm going to be all right the day after.
Yes.
And eventually I'm going to get to the point when you ask me how I'm doing, it ain't going to be cliche for me to say I'm
Come on.
blessed and highly favored and everything is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's going to be the truth of my matter
Yes. The truth.
that God has smiled on me.
Yeah.
Amen? Amen. Glory to God. Hey, y'all. That was all just spoken word right there. Look, they were snapping earlier. I'm like, that's just about all this spoken word. I am Prophet Shalonda Williams, and yeah, this is my book. So now I'm not okay. Listen, we done had a lot of good conversation today, right?
Yes.
We done talked a lot of good things. We done shed light on a lot of things. Y'all heard my little opinions on some situations, but here's the reality. We talk a good game,
Yes. We go.
but most of us don't know how to walk it out.
Help the people.
And while we're sitting and trying to figure things out day by day by day, we're afraid to take mask off, because the mask is what we feel like are protecting us.
That's it. That's
If I
it.
look the part, and I'm talking about thick masks, thick makeup masks, real ones, if you tap their makeup like this, it just shatter. Because maybe if I put enough of it on, nobody's going to be able to see the real me under me. Because the real me, I don't even like.
Come on, somebody.
The real me, I don't even understand. The real me, I don't even feel like being connected to today. God, if I could separate from myself, I would.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
true.
the truth of somebody?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
And so while we're sitting here and looking pretty and looking handsome and trying to make it through our everydays, how many of us really know how to unmask?
Come on now.
How many of us really know how to take it off?
Yeah,
We read this earlier. Some people still turning blue in the face. Because they done had a mask on so long, it's obstructing their breathing.
Yeah.
But nobody can't see it because you got a mask on.
That's right.
It's like a double negative. You're wearing a mask to cover up something, but it's obstructing your breathing. But you're dying, but nobody can't see it because you're wearing a mask, right?
Yeah.
All these negatives.
Yeah.
And we're pretending like everything is good. So I wrote a book, y'all. From the beginning to the end, it's journal entry form. Poems in the middle. Talking some real life stuff. Right? Because who talks about learning how to perform oral sex at 6? All as a barter system for some crunching munch.
Come on.
Every man that read that book, they be like, girl, it was crunching munch. Wait, can I? Crunching munch had as much, they had a caramel back then as they do now. I learned a lot about this though. At 6 years old, I was already learning how to prostitute myself, and I didn't even know what a prostitute was. Because what's a prostitute?
Talk about it.
Somebody who exchanges for goods, their body, their services, all kind of things, right?
Yeah.
And so I learned at 6 years old how to prostitute myself. I learned at 6 years old what it felt like to feel dirty. I learned at 6 years old what it felt like to feel rejected. Because though we were related, we were both young.
Yeah.
He didn't know no different, just like I didn't know no different. But when it was time for us to go outside and play with the neighborhood kids, he went and played with the girls that he thought was pretty and left me over in the corner on the swing because you too young. You stay over there and do what you got to do. But I wasn't too young for you to do what you was doing last night to me.
Yeah.
So now you telling me that I'm too young and you're not going to play with me, but you going to go push her on the swing?
Yeah. Talk about it.
Do we know where this stuff begins?
Talk about it.
Do we know how to take the mask off? No, because we don't even know where it started.
That's right.
And so I'm here to breathe some real honest truths to y'all.
Yeah.
Some of us been prostituting ourselves for so long, but yet we look at the prostitute on the street corner and we judge her or we judge him. Oh, I can't believe you traded your body for money. Guess what? You traded yours for your rent being paid.
Yeah. You talking. Come on, talk now. Talk truth.
Yeah, you traded yours for that. You traded that for your nails and your hair and all that good stuff.
That's right.
To you it's different because money didn't exchange hands.
Yeah. Come on.
But God revealed to me, Shalonda, this is what you did.
Yeah.
It wasn't to no fault of your own, but it's what you did. So now take ownership.
Yeah.
Father, forgive me.
That's right.
For trading myself. For trading my time.
Jesus.
For people for false affection.
Have your way, God.
Maybe if you come over and spend some time with me, maybe I'll feel a little bit loved. I'm going to trade your half attention.
Come on now.
For my body.
Come on.
And today, I believe that many of the things I suffer with in my body is because I gave it away so many times.
Come on.
And you reap what you sow.
That's right.
So prostituting yourself at 6, and I didn't really necessarily call it that. You know, he was curious, I was curious. We was on our way to vacation. We was left in the car because they had a meeting before we got ready to go. And we went to the store and he got the snacks he wanted. I got the snacks I wanted. How many times do you get the wrong thing? You'd be like, ooh, I should have got that. And that's how I felt. Ooh, he got crunchy much. I want some. I'm 6. He's 10. You're going to ask a question.
Yeah.
Can I have some? I'll give you some if you do this. No, what's that? Because we had touched before. That didn't bother me so much because it felt nice. How many people want to tell that story?
Come on now. Come on, talk about it.
Why you ain't tell your mama you was molested? Because it felt good.
That's right. You
True?
tell the truth.
How many people don't get to tell their truth because some of the stuff they feel too embarrassed to tell?
Yeah.
So when he asked me to do it, I looked at it and I said, oh my God, that's nasty. I don't think I can do that. What I'm supposed to do?
Yeah.
Tried it, did it wrong at first, told me what to do, tried it again, got up, sat back on the chair, felt the worst feeling that I had ever had in my life and didn't know why. Because we had done other stuff.
Yeah.
Why didn't I feel like that with this stuff?
That's right.
So I'm sitting there and they get in the car and they ask if we good. And what can you do but say, yeah, we good, everything's all right.
Yeah. That's
But
right.
truthfully, on the inside, you broken and you don't even know what broken means.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the car, riding all the way to vacation, trying to figure out what the heck just happened.
Yeah.
And why he laughing and playing with me and tapping me on my arm, trying to get my attention when I really ain't got nothing to say to you right now. And guess what, y'all? The country munch wasn't even that good after that. So you done gave yourself away, gave it away for something that ain't even the same value as you thought it was when you was trading yourself for it.
Yeah.
So how many people wear those kind of masks and don't ever say nothing?
Come on now. Come on.
I can't tell nobody because it's going to embarrass him. It's going to embarrass her.
Yeah.
I can't tell nobody that it felt good to me when he touched me because people going to think I asked for it.
Come on. Come on now.
How about this? I can't tell nobody I was raped because I actually had an orgasm from it because my body is naturally built that way.
Talk about it now. You talking.
But if I tell somebody that happened, then they going to swear up and down that I asked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you really wanted it.
Yeah.
So they wear
A mask.
How do you take that off?
You take it off.
How do you get real and get honest with somebody and say, you know what? I did that. They did that. This is what happened. But I didn't ask for it. Oh, you did. You did.
That's what they say.
Because people wearing masks themselves
That's right.
can't tell you how to unmask yourself. So let's strip them. That's why we're here. I ain't taking long to talk and preach. We gonna pray. You know why we gonna pray? Because while y'all sitting here looking at me, muttering over in your head your mask, you really want to take off.
Come on now.
But you scared of being judged because
Worry about
everybody got something to say.
Yeah. Worry about what people gonna say. Yes.
I love the Lord, but I still sip a little something because that's what made me feel comfortable. Can't tell nobody that. Because then they gonna judge you. You ain't supposed to drink. That ain't what the Bible say. Because you know, we done had this conversation. Listen, that ain't what it say. It did say be sober. It say be
It
sober.
do say be
It
sober.
say be sober. So what it's saying is, don't get your tail in a bunch that you can't get yourself out of. So if I sip my wine and you come and you sitting next to me and it offends you, tell me. I might put it away because I'm not supposed to make you stumble.
That's right. That's what the Bible say.
But you struggling with stuff on the inside because you think you're going to be judged and everything about your life is messed up. So I'm here to tell y'all that we got to take them off.
Help the people.
You know what it feels like to tell somebody that you lived the lesbian lifestyle for 2 years?
Come on.
Church people.
Church people. You gotta talk about them church
people.
Them
Church
folks.
people. You can't tell church people stuff like that.
Throw you in the bus.
I mean, it's some people that ain't church, you can't tell that because they ain't gonna swear up and down, you ain't ready to stay.
Yeah, you talking. Yeah, you talking. That's perfect.
Yeah, that is.
So you, no, I ain't condoning nothing. I'm just
That's
telling
right.
y'all what the truth of the matter was.
Right.
And God began to show me the heart of people. Whether you think they good or you think they bad, guess what? There are lesbians and gay men that still love the Lord and don't know how to get past it. We talked about loving them back to life before.
That's right.
That's a struggle when you don't fit in with the church folks and you don't fit in with the gay people because guess what? You stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
You at the altar every time the door's open and ain't nothing changed.
It's a struggle.
What do you say when nothing changes after you done wallow before the Lord 100 times and you still feel how you feel when you get up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Take that off.
Take it off.
Be honest. Tell your truth.
That's it. True story.
Don't listen. Don't try to make it right if it's not right, but tell your truth.
Yeah.
In other words, I was attracted to her.
That's right.
Her smile drew me. Her masculine energy drew me, but guess what? She wasn't giving me the same pressure and heat as the dudes was doing at the time.
Right.
All of them left.
Yeah.
She wanted to stay. So when we was in Walmart and this man came at us because he was so zealous and saved, and all of a sudden he trying to rip us out of our lifestyle. Sometimes you just gotta go grab my neck.
You done did too
You
much.
About to fight in Walmart. Yes,
You about to have listen, first of all, I ain't the one you want to bring the scriptures to. That's the truth.
Yeah, Jesus.
I ain't the one you want to do word with. I'm not, and I'm not trying to be boastful, but I'm not the one you want to go back and forth with about the scriptures. So you want to come to me in the middle of Walmart, but not only do you come to me all totally wrong, now I done went home and got the same affection that you tried to get me from getting in the first place. Because I'm hurt. I'm messed up now. bring me right back to that place. Because guess what? That's the reason why I was drawn to her in the first place.
That's right.
We ain't using wisdom.
That's right.
So love, with love and kindness have I drawn you. Draw me with love and kindness, brother. But you just did with me and change my situation. How do you tell people that you knew what you was doing wasn't necessarily the right thing, but it was the right thing for me at the time? And guess what? I'm sorry you don't like it, but oh well. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Can we be honest? Can you be honest enough? Can somebody be honest enough to say that that best friend that you had for all them years when you was going through the worst time of your life, when men was doing you all jacked up and you started having feelings, all of a sudden you backed away from her because you was really getting feelings for her and you ain't know how to tell nobody, especially not your pastor, because your pastor would have said.
Child, you ain't say you gonna find you. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Can we take them off?
But that's what they say though.
Can we take them off? Can we take them off and say that I was addicted to sex? I wasn't an nympho, I was addicted to sex.
You better talk. You talking.
That I was getting in bed after bed or bringing them to my bed simply because I needed a fix.
Talk about it now.
And when I finally decided to give it up, I had to go through withdrawal symptoms. I'm in my bed rocking night after night, put up my legs, skin hurting.
You better talk.
Trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it through the next day without answering that call, because you already know that every call that could have came.
Yeah.
That's how
Every knock on the door, I was itching and hurting and crying.
Yeah.
Because I love the Lord for real, and I wasn't even faking it before.
That's right.
I just didn't know how to deal with my stronghold.
That's right.
Because it was my comfort.
Yeah.
But when they was knocking on the door, how do you not answer the door?
How do you
really
not
answer the door? And everything in you. Listen, y'all, even now, I can feel how I felt at the time. It was one of those moments where you literally don't know what to do. People think you crazy.
Yeah, that's what they do.
You ever loved a crackhead or an alcoholic and they going through withdrawal? That thing is real.
Yeah.
Because everything that made you feel like you was alive before, you can no longer have.
Yes.
And now I got to get over it. I got to put past it. It doesn't mean that we're never going to feel overwhelmed. It just means that we got to be honest enough to breathe.
Yeah.
I want y'all to breathe.
Yeah.
Y'all take a deep breath right now. Don't go into labor though.
Right.
Way too early. Way too early. That's the kind of thing we're talking about.
I looked over her side.
Y'all gonna mess up my exercise. Hold on.
Everybody's doing something with her.
But sometimes you just gotta breathe. Remember when the young lady was up here and she exhaled?
Yes, I felt
When's the last time people actually exhaled?
Yeah.
When was the last time you felt like you could?
Yes.
While we running and being mama? I ain't gonna mess with you. I'm gonna just leave you.
Mess with her. On this side. Yes, do it. Speak, Jesus. Flow, Lord. Have your way, God.
When you're running and trying to be mama, but technically you're trying to be savior, you can't.
Have your way, God.
Take savior mask off.
Have your way, God.
You already got one of those.
Yes.
Sometimes the hardest thing about being a parent is knowing that you can't do nothing
Yes.
to fix their life,
Yes.
to change their circumstances. As much as you want to do it, you can't.
Right.
Jail time.
Have your way, God. Have your way, God. In the name.
Teenage pregnancies.
Have your way,
All the things that we deal with and have to deal with when we're watching our kids grow up, and God says release them.
God. Yes.
You saying, God, I can't release them. That's my baby.
Yes.
You gave them to me. I got to protect them. I'm a mama bear. I got to make sure that I handle business. I'm the
Yes.
daddy. I ain't going to let nobody take my kids down and then God knock you down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can't do my job.
That's right. Wow. That's it. That's it.
How you going to abort my process?
My.
How you going to abort my process? You should have known better. You should have never did that. No. If I did, I probably wouldn't have did it.
Yeah.
I know it felt good to me at the time. I know what I felt like I needed.
Yeah.
So I did it. And now I got another mask on. Mask of trying to please you when I know dang oh well I can't.
That's right.
Mask of I'm going to sit up here, I'm going to make my mom and my daddy think that I got it all together when the actuality is
I ain't got it all together.
I ain't got it all together.
Right.
We ain't the savior.
That's right.
Y'all stuck there for a minute. Take the mask off. How you gonna fix it?
Yeah.
What happens when you put your all into them and they still go out and do the exact thing that you talked to them about and you said, you know what, I did that, so you can't do this. My daughter told me one time, she's 18 now, but she told me, she said, Mama, I would never do the stuff that you did. I would never do that. Why mama just comparing your story to mine? You can't compare your story to mine.
That's right. That's right.
I can't count the number of men I laid with.
Come on now.
That ain't your story.
That's right.
Stop trying to make it your story.
Yes.
Mama just trying to help you not do the same thing, and guess what? We go and do the same thing just as Mama said don't go do the same thing.
That's right.
But you can't change it.
Yeah.
Stop trying to be savior. Stop trying to be savior.
Have your way, God.
The physical ailments you start feeling because you trying to take it all on yourself.
Yeah.
And you don't even know why. You know you way too young to be having heart palpitations and other stuff.
Yeah. Have your way, God. Have your way.
Take it off.
Have your way, God.
Superwoman mask, take it off.
Have your way, God.
I'm going to rescue you. I'm going to change it. You're going to do better. I'm going to arrest you and make you stay at home. Guess what? It ain't going to change nothing. You can't abort my process. I am God. So a lot of y'all wearing masks for no reason. Because he can still see behind it. That's when you start adding mask on top of mask on top of mask on top of mask. Because you think somehow you're going to be covered up enough that God can't get to you. Then you walk into a building like this and you walk through the door, all of a sudden you feel this heaviness and then somebody say one word,
Yeah. Jesus.
And I'm clowning, but I ain't.
Jesus.
Because the reality is that the mask got you so messed up. And if you just decide to allow yourself to take it off and to breathe, you might feel embarrassed. And what? What y'all think I feel like? Telling somebody that I was doing something for Crunch Month. Y'all think that made me feel great?
Jesus.
And I got people who clown me about it all the time. They know I love them, so they try to throw me a little jab here and there. Because I'm okay now.
Yes.
But when I wasn't okay, it messed me up and it made me want to fight.
Yes.
It made me want to go after anybody who thought they could try to take my identity. It made me want to be like, you know what, I ain't dealing with nobody. I ain't dealing with none of y'all. My heart is big as all outside. I should not be wearing a mask of hatred.
Yes. Yes, God.
I should not be wearing a mask or I don't need nobody.
Yes.
Don't touch me.
Jesus.
What can you do for me? I don't need no man to do nothing for me. I don't need no friends. I don't need no this. I don't need no that. And you dying inside.
Jesus.
Those of y'all trying to carry y'all significant others, not in a way that's loving, but in a way that's controlling. Because maybe if I just hold you tight enough, you won't go and do whatever it is that you're going to do anyway.
Jesus.
You ain't the savior.
Jesus.
Loose your grip.
Oh,
and if at any time they decide to run and they decide to stray, the question you have to ask is, do I have enough love to stay? Jesus. Or am I going to bounce? Because if you're going to stay and you're going to shut your mouth and deal with it, pray.
Yes.
But don't complain to everybody because you decided to stay.
Yes. Yes. Amen. Yes, God.
Take them off. Take them off. The mask that you wear that tell you that real men don't cry.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Jesus.
Real men can't cry.
Jesus. Have your way.
Real men can't break.
Have your way.
You know how much pressure it is on your back every day, man?
Yes.
Hey.
You ain't God.
Nope.
Yes, God.
Take it off.
Take it off.
When you got to stand up and protect your family, protect your family. Do what you got to do. But you can't protect you.
Jesus.
You got to let him protect you. So real man, cry.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Real man, break.
Yes.
Real man, scream.
Yes.
And real man say, you know what, babe, I love you right now. I don't want to hug. I just want to punch something. That's how I'm feeling today. Real man, be real.
That's
Jesus.
it.
How do you say I'm a real man? How do you say I'm a real woman wearing something to cover up the real you?
Jesus.
And this ain't unhealthy, so don't get on social media and go get on TV and, oh, I'm about mine, I'm 100, I'm going to keep it real all the time. And you got the biggest mask on.
Jesus.
Yes,
That's it.
those are the ones.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes, those
That's it.
You want to tell your truth.
Yeah.
But you still crying every night about it because you ain't free.
You ain't free. You ain't free. That's right.
You want to talk about it. You want to get hype about it.
Yeah.
Why you fighting everybody that come on the set? Because you broken. Take your mask off.
Yes.
That's it.
You broken. That's right.
We taking them off. I ain't Superwoman.
Jesus.
Hear me roar. Because if you hear me roar, you ain't going to hear no roar. You're going to hear a purr. Because I ain't got it in me to roar today. I'm trying my best to be everything for everybody, but that ain't who God called me to be right now. I just need to be me.
Jesus.
I'm going to sleep a little bit longer today. Don't call my phone.
That's good.
I'm a night owl by nature. I'm up late all the time. So when they hit my inbox, it could be like any time in the morning. They be like, I know you up. Everybody else might not be up, but I know you up, bro. I'm a night owl, so I'm going to sleep during the day. I'm in full-time ministry. When it's time for me to get up, I might publish a book. I might coach a person. I might do what God's telling me to do on social media, whatever.
That's right.
But you going to judge me because I don't wake up when you wake up?
That's right.
You need to grind. That's why you sit right now. Sit down. Breathe.
Yeah.
Relax.
Chill. Relax. Yeah.
Grind. That hard work is what get it. No, wisdom and the Holy Spirit is what get it.
That's right.
Busy doing nothing.
Busy doing nothing.
Get some rest.
Take the mask off.
Get some rest.
Yeah.
Get some
They
rest.
make that seem like it's
And they
wrong.
won't because they feel like, here's the thing. When you're wearing a million masks, you got to keep going so that they can stay put.
Yeah.
If you sit down long enough, they're going to start
Fall
falling
off.
off.
I gotta deal with it.
Y'all ever been in an old house? Y'all ever been in a house, right? And at a certain time of night, you hear that thing start creaking.
Yeah.
And the old folks say, oh, the house settling.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's deep, right? Because you ain't never think about a house needing to settle. But think about all the activity all day, every day. The house is always entertaining somebody.
Yes.
Y'all catch the Holy Ghost with that thing. The house is always entertaining somebody, but even the house needs to settle.
That's right.
But we so hard working. I gotta grind for mine.
That's what they say, girl. You better talk profit. You better talk profit. That's what
I
they
gotta
say.
get that bag, boo, and guess
That's what
what?
they
You
say.
ain't even gonna be healthy enough to spend your bag.
That's right. You'll be helping them.
And guess what? You ain't taught your kids what to do with it, so if you leave it to them,
Okay, boy, that's quick.
Yeah.
take the mask.
Take the mask off. Don't leave them mess.
Take the mask off. Why we gotta be everything to everybody? Oh, because the Proverbs 31 woman.
Ooh, don't go there.
I know, right?
Ooh.
Y'all, I'm a clown. I'm sorry. I told you I ain't a typical prophet. Because guess what? People ain't
Take it
typical
there.
That's right.
in this real life. Proverbs 31 woman is everything. She developed to be those things. She did not come fully equipped to be those things. She learned how to be those things. She learned how to be an entrepreneur. She learned how to make those things that she was making and learned how to take them to the marketplace.
Yeah.
That takes learning. That
That's
takes
right.
time.
Learning. That's right. Time. Yeah.
Did she become that at the beginning of her marriage? Probably not.
No.
They rise up and call her blessed. Why? Because she went through a struggle. They watched her go through the struggle and they watched her keep her faith in God and not give up. That takes something. Take your mask off.
Yes, that takes something. Yes, Lord.
Heavy.
You ain't everything to everybody.
Right.
You can't be. You can't keep this persona up like you just gonna make everything happen because at the end of the day, we need you. And if you destroy it because of your lack of knowledge, then we ain't gonna have you.
That's right. Wow. Don't leave her.
I was honest in my poem. My poem changes every location I go to. Based on what the Holy Spirit wants to say. Based on what's in the room. So everything I said in my poem, somebody in here could relate to, right? So when I made that statement that just last night I was crying, that was facts. Because I got a message and a word from a prophetic voice that I trust, and it was everything opposite almost of what I thought I was at, the place that I was. I said, but God, you trying to tell tell me somebody else about to come into my life and try to trip me up and take my blessings. I thought I was already at that place. We preaching about shifting. Everything is shifted and everything is changed. And God is releasing and manifesting. And He is.
That's right, He is.
He is.
That's right.
But don't He love me enough to warn me?
Wow.
But I ain't take it as a warning. I took it as God saying that I ain't through with this mess and I ain't getting my blessing. So I'm crying. I'm boo-hoo crying. God, it's got to be time. I'm tired of being in this place. I'm tired of being broke. Y'all, I couldn't rent a car to get here. And yeah, I'm in full-time ministry. For those people who thinking that full-time ministers,
come on now. Come on, talk about it.
They only in it for one thing. Guess what? I've been in this thing for over 10 years and I would have been quit.
Right.
We done had this conversation plenty of times. If I was going to quit, I would have been done.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no money in it.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking, see, people talk about big name preachers. Don't talk about them. They grinded to get theirs. They wrote their books. Right. They had their sessions. Right. They did the stuff they need to do. And in Leviticus, if you go back and read about the Levites, guess what, y'all? The God set that thing in place so that the priests could eat.
Come on now. Yeah.
Not so that the poor people could eat. Because if you read a little bit further, there was a tithe for the poor people every 3 years.
That's right.
But that 10% that all these tribes was bringing in, it was so that the priests could eat. Guess why? Because they got to eat too while they feeding you every day. For life and sustaining. Take the mask off, bro. I'm a prophet. I love the Lord, but sometimes I do not like your people. Mask off.
Sometimes.
And I do love them. And I do love them. I don't even got to tell you. Let me tell you why I know I ain't got to tell y'all. Most of y'all ain't never met me a day in y'all life, not face to face. Nobody in here except for one person and my son has met me face to face. But I don't have to tell y'all that I love the Lord or that His love is in me, because when I hug you or when I talk to you, you can tell. Amen. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much I'm hurt, no matter how much I'm battered, I'm taking all this stuff off so you can see me, so that you can see you and know that you're going to be able to make it. Guess what, y'all? God has smiled on us.
Yes.
He has set me free. But how am I going to be free if I'm still suffocating?
That's right. It's good.
So we talk about a lot in this book, y'all. David was so real, raw, and uncut with God.
Yes, he was.
I ain't gonna listen. If I can't be honest with nobody, Father, I can be honest with you.
Yeah.
These jokers on my back. I don't know if I'm about to make it from day to day. I feel like I'm finna die. So can you imagine in the spirit realm how we dodging darts and arrows and spiritual warfare and people who don't like you, they don't know about you. Man, let me tell y'all something. When God revealed to me that it was one of my friends, people that I have poured into ministry-wise, that come back and watch the replays of my lives and sit with other prophets and talk about me, y'all know how bad that hurt?
It hurt real bad, yeah.
Yes.
You know how bad it hurt to be able to move forward even though you know people looking at you and they want you to die and they don't care nothing about your life?
Yes.
And you saying all I've ever did is want to love you, bro. What's the problem? Oh, she thinks she all.
Woo, Jesus. That's what they say.
Guess what though? Because God done revealed a word to you about me. You mad at me.
Yeah.
So maybe they ain't false prophet. You know what I'm saying, TJ? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Either he telling the truth or he ain't telling the truth.
That's right.
Either I'm worthy of what he about to give me or I'm not worthy, one way or another.
Yeah, that's right.
You mad at me?
They get mad at me.
And so now, and this is other ministry gifts. Trusted voices, people that I know hear from God. But you tainted in your heart. Take that doggone, take that heart mask off, cause bruh.
Yes.
This ain't what you want.
Oh God.
I just play y'all, cause you know what? I don't know. You know what? Yeah,
this ain't what you want.
This ain't what you want. See, you got that persona though. You got that when you walk in the room like.
This ain't what you want.
Shut up.
There she is.
Well, we gotta take masks off, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, a time ago, I wouldn't have been able to share that.
Yeah.
Because I would have been still trying to people please.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't want to say this because God would tell me to call it out on the live, and I'd be like, oh God, I gotta say that out loud.
Yes.
And now they gonna sweat it. I think I'm better than them. I don't want that to happen, Lord. I'm right, ain't I? You don't want to say because I don't want people to think ill of me. They already think ill of me.
I was gonna say.
That's why He exposed it. But I gotta take a mask off. It hurt me.
That's right.
It broke me to the point where I didn't even want to do ministry.
Yeah.
God saying, oh, you come. She said, that's why I laughed at you when you said, God said, coming out. I said, Father, please let don't unleash me before my time. I felt her when she walked in. I'm like, I'm just trying to sit here. That's why I sat way back there.
It didn't work.
God says, coming out.
That's right.
And you want to come out, you know?
Yeah.
You want to show up and be who God called you to be. But what happened when you the one with 5 talents? What happens when you the one that God said, I'm going to use you in all 5 whole gifts?
All 5. Every last one.
And you scared to tell people. Because they judge you and they think you just trying to take all the credit. But you watch me operate in all 5.
Yeah.
I ain't even dog. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know. I'm not one of the Holy Spirit taught me a lot. I didn't learn from books. I didn't learn from all that stuff. I didn't.
Amen.
So God would confirm words when I went to services that He had already dealt with me about. Right? Yeah. And so I will show up. I don't know whether I'm an apostle today. I don't know whether I'm the pastor today. I don't know.
I ain't sure. Yeah.
The only one of them things I'm sure about is prophets.
Yeah, only one. Yeah.
Because I don't care. I can be praying and then all of a sudden I'm going to stop the prayer. I'm going to tell you, y'all going to see in a minute. But I'll be praying and all of a sudden God got a word. That's how it works. So I don't know when I show up as whoever. I just want to be available.
Amen.
That's it. That's it.
But when He say, I'm going to use you, I'm going to use you to sing, I'm going to use you to do spoken word, I'm going to use you to preach, I'm going to use you to do this, I'm going to use you to do that, and you saying, no, I can't do that, because people going to think I'm doing too much. Because when I was a kid, they told me I was doing too much. So I stopped doing too much. And I didn't do too much. I wore this kind of mask right here, right? My mouth was still open though.
Right.
So I was walking like this. Hey y'all, yes. Oh, that's so. And my arms are still open, y'all. But everything about my face was obstructed. Because I can't show all of it. I can't talk to everybody about who God made me to be because everybody don't want to accept me. Y'all, I had to take the mask off. Y'all ready to take them off? Yeah. Y'all ready to show up as who God called you to be? You ready to stop pretending like you don't need a good cry? Big old ugly, sloppy, snotting. I can't do that.
Get free.
I'm gonna mess my makeup up.
Yeah, Lord.
Get free. You can replace that.
It's in my purse.
My eyelashes don't come off. I think you got eyelashes. I think you got eyelashes. I'm gonna be done.
Then you be like, did I bring my glue?
Help, Lord.
It's the mask. And we can't afford to wear them. That makes sense?
You make a lot of sense.
That works.
So the reason why I travel to share about me, because when I share about me, people see themselves in me. They say, man, she can tell it. Man, maybe I can tell it.
Yeah.
There's a chapter in my book called, well, the beginning is about my father, my biological father. It's the last thing I'm going to share, then we're going to pray. So, everybody want to talk about daddy issues. Church hurt. I can get with that. I can get that, you know. Maybe some things come along with some things. Everything is cause and effect. Everything has a reaction. You know what I'm saying? But what happens when you got both parents in your house and you still end up jacked up?
Yeah, that's right.
You can't blame it on your daddy issues. Right. What happened when you wake up and your attraction is to the same sex, but you ain't never been molested? You can't blame it on molestation.
That's right.
Right?
Yes.
So daddy issues, I didn't know that I didn't care for my daddy until I heard other people say it. Like, in other words, I did not care for my daddy. I loved him. But I heard other people talk smack about him.
Yeah.
So even though he left when I was 2 years old, it really wasn't anything for me because my new normal was my new normal.
Yeah.
My mama loved me. My siblings loved me. I'm the youngest. It's 7 years between me and the next sibling to me on up to 16 years. I have older siblings. So I wasn't unloved. I had a stepfather who loved me. I didn't have to feel the deficit.
That's right.
See, people don't want to talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
That you would have been all right if you would have just not listened to the news tell you that you got daddy issues. Because really you was loved beyond anything else by your mom and them.
Yeah, your mom and them.
Does that mean a father doesn't have a place? Of course he does.
That's right.
Of course he does. Just like a mama has a place. But that don't mean I got to grow up in dysfunction.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they missing.
Yeah.
That don't mean I got to have daddy issues and blame all my promiscuity on my daddy issues. No, bro. I blame it on the fact that I'm made to feel within my body and my body was tingling. And I was hot. I mean, come on. And I was made to go through puberty at 12 and 13 years old, and my body is doing what it's doing, but everybody's telling me that I can't do what I want to do because it's against the Lord's will. But y'all want me to wait till after I graduate school. Y'all want to wait till I graduate school, then go to college and graduate college, and then decide, oh, maybe you can have a husband after you get out of master's. What? And I've been going through puberty since 12. And my body and my hormones been raging since 12 years old. Oh, but the Bible tells you that these kids was young when they got married.
That's
so
right. They
Right.
were. That's right.
when they first started going through puberty,
Through Jesus.
Right.
they was hooked up so they could conceive and bear kids.
Right.
We live in a whole different world and generation.
Yeah.
So, my life is based on things that I created. Do I miss them? Did I miss them? All three of my daddies are dead now. That's at the end of the book. Y'all read it. But then my issues, my promiscuity, my sexual addictions, all this other stuff come because my daddy wasn't present? Probably not. Did I misunderstand myself because he wasn't present? Probably so. Because he was a prophet and I didn't know what it meant to be a prophet, but I had always been a prophet, but my mom and them didn't understand what that meant. So while he was gone, nobody could tell me because he wore his own mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Lesson.
So I don't always have issues. Some of the things y'all created, some of the masks y'all put on yourself. So now we got to take them off.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to take them off? Amen.
All right.
Everybody just
No.